So almost a month ago, a little company reached out to me via a very discreet email I have, and reached out to me about working with their product, like doing a review on their product, which was interesting. So I was like, yeah, I want to review some product, and so that company was Maono, right? These guys, they sent me this and another mic, which we'll talk about later. But they sent me this product here, right? And they're like, hey, we want you to do a review on it. So for the past couple of weeks, I've been using it extensively, not just oh, let's try this out real quick and fiddle fart with it. No, I've been using it for a lot of projects and not just, ooh, how's this sound? Do the review. I'll have a bunch of different footage coming up of the use of this mic, so it's not just me talking into this camera here. Anyway, we're actually using that mic right here, right now. It's this little guy up on my hat. We're using that mic for the video. I stand by the usage of this mic. I've been using it for a lot of stuff. If you go back and look at my latest 2 gaming reviews, I'm also using them there, as well as some various streams. So first, let's talk about the presentation of this, and then we'll talk about the quality, which you'll be hearing the quality. I'm not going to do a whole lot of vocal processing. All right, so when I got the box, we're going to play the footage here of my unboxing now. When I got the box, it came presented nicely. It was nice, heavy, weighty. I pulled the sleeve off and flipped it on its side, cracked that bad boy open. It was really nice. It had a really nice feeling to it. The whole box just felt like it was decent quality. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like the best, but I really like it. It's good quality packaging, better than what I had anticipated. Most everything came packaged in the box. This little carry case, which I have not used since I got it. I put everything in the little hard case it came with. In the bag, you can see the little accessories, the USB Type-C. Those 2 other things are the necklaces that you can wear. I have not worn those yet. I'm not much of a necklace wearer. The instructions, and I think a setup guide, which the instructions are thick, boy. Mostly because it has multiple different languages, but it does discuss thoroughly how to use the mic, what each thing does, the proper setup per device. Here's some stickers it came with. I put almost all the stickers on my hard case. I'll show you right here. Got them on the little hard case. I also have it on this one. This is to signify that it is the right microphone when running in stereo, which we'll talk about that later. This is the hey, what's in it guide. I got the I forget what the package is called. I got the full package. It has all of the accessories, the 2 wireless lavs, multiple different docking points for Android using Type-C, iPhone using whatever it is that shit iPhone is, and the this little dongle. I'll show you on the camera. The little dongle, right there. That's what's currently being plugged in right now. You can also use that in your computer by plugging it in via Type-C. In the box is the hard case and charging case for the device. That is the 2 wireless mics plus the receiver using 3.5 millimeter or Type-C to plug into your computer or your phone. You can use that for your phone, computer, or your camera. Whatever you might need to use this for. This one dongle here covers the vast variety of use cases I find. Stuck to the bottom there is the clip, which I'm currently using on my hat. You can see it right here. Get the clip. It's on my hat. That is how I generally use them. Clip them to my hat or clip them to a piece of cloth on me. I use the magnet connector like once or twice. I didn't really vibe with that. So you get two connectors, the kit, and then in there it's the Apple connector and the Type-C connector, and a nice little case. And then the other accessories are this 3.5mm jack, which you can use to plug into your cameras. These are the wind filters to protect, if you're outside, which we'll cover that. We'll cover that. If you're outside, these will help reduce wind drag over the microphones, which they are very sensitive. And if you're going outside in a windy area, like even a little bit, I recommend it. So that was the unboxing, and then we got this video here. I have fully showing you the box. This is what they look like. I see. Do I pull them out? I don't even remember. We're doing this live. Nope, that's just it. It came mostly charged. I think the each individual unit was at least 70-80% full, whereas the case in the end was less than 50%, but it's still, you plug it in via Type-C down here at the bottom. Let's see what'll focus. Yeah, right there. You plug it in Type-C right at the bottom, and you can charge it in any kind of phone charger or whatever. I keep all my hardware here on the desk, so everything charges right here. There's a couple of ways I've used this. I'll pull footage from a couple of the reviews so you can hear them. I've used it outdoor in a review with the noise suppression on, and on top of that, the wildlife, you can't see any of it. On a normal day, there's turtles and rabbits, and we even got a vole in the front yard. It's awesome. But the wildlife here in the south is beautiful and dangerous. I have used it outside with noise suppression off. So this is daytime in the south. And there isn't a whole lot going on right now because I'm scaring all the frogs and turtles off, and all the rabbits are being scared off. It don't really sound a whole lot different than any other place right now. But at night, oh boy, at night. The animals can hear chirping behind the fence. I don't know if you can hear them. I've used it indoors, streaming, high movement. All right. Invitation? No? Okay. I'll see you later. If I have to, I will go back to Homegirl and get the invitation. And if she stays put. I am the lawyer. Do not mind me, folks. I can avoid a frisking. I'm going. Okay. Where's my gun? I've used it for a lot of stuff. You can kind of see different uses, how it sounds outside. I haven't used it in any wind. I try to avoid wind just because most of what I'm doing is pretty stationary stuff. Maybe some light walking around, pacing maybe. But usually I stay in shot like this. So this is the app. You'll be using it on there we go, Android or iOS. In it, you can control the noise reduction. You can see that right here. Microphone gain, which is up here, which will help you control, your volume. The dongle that I'm using on the camera right now has a manual crank for that. The sound coloration is an EQ. I put on huskiness to give it a little low end, low mid boost, because that's how I prefer my voice to sound over recording. You can hear it across multiple platforms, my voice, using a similar filter, not just on these mics, but on my old PD70, the Personas. I use a similar filter. This knob here allows you to continue to output your sound through the speakers. This one here allows you to change the module, not the module, it allows you to determine whether you want to run it in mono or stereo. I tend to run them in stereo. As you can see, stereo is already selected because I like stereo sound. I really do. And you can see here the volume gain meter. Check. Michael. It's you can see it's working there. The app is super easy to use. I got noise reduction on this one off right now. Okay, so then this noise reduction is off too. Look at that. Well, we'll see how that sounds in the end. I thought blue was. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can reduce the noise if it's too noisy. Either way, we've been using these for a lot of things. I've been using these mics for a lot of things, and I gotta say, I doubted the quality of the mics. Who would send me expensive mics? Let's look at the price of this real quick. Let's see. Maono T5. There we go. Right now, which one do I have? I have for camera. No, I have the bundle for camera, lightning Type-C. So this bundle here, the bundle that I'm using, is $130. Which, again, who would send me, a $130 mic set just to test? Plus the, they sent me this one too, which I'm not done testing this one. This one's still like. My bad. This one's still ongoing. I'm using it, but the actual testing is ongoing. There were a couple of claims that the company made that are kind of dubious to me. Number one selling internet mic or some shit like that. It doesn't matter. I find that dubious, since they don't release their sales numbers. I think they're good. I think they're good mics. But I don't know if they are. Where is it? Where's the claim at? Number one best-selling internet microphone worldwide. I'm not sure if that's true. I cannot verify that, but I can say that if you weren't going for the the bundle, the Type-C or iPhone bundle, or the what is it? This one here, Type-C or the Type-C itself is only $90, which is a pretty damn good price. I was getting ready to drop like $140 on a I think it was either the Rode or the newer lavaliers. As soon as these guys sent these, I took it off my list. It's like, why would I buy another pair when I have lavs now? But I was going to get the newer, and I took them off, and the newer lav mics or a good bit more expensive than these, like $140 to $170, somewhere around there. So $90 is a pretty damn good price for a decent quality lav mic. I recommend these for if you're a VR streamer and you need a high quality mic that isn't some room mic picking you up. These are really great. The charge lasts forever. I have a video around here of the distance of how far I walked while the audio stayed good. Okay, so I need to test whether or not this actually goes 1,000 feet that it claims to go. I don't think 61 or 70 feet is good enough, so I'm going to walk down to that yellow light way down yonder. And I'm going to keep you guys on. You're going to watch me do this walk. It's going to be long. But I need you to see that I did it. It's important that you see that I actually did it. So I'm going to go for a walk, and y'all are going to come with me via the microphone all the way to that yellow light. And I'm going to play on my phone while we do it. I have no way of knowing whether or not to tell whether or not the mic loses connection. I hope the light blinks when it does lose connection, because otherwise I have no clue. But yeah, we're gonna do this walk right here, and we're gonna try to make it 1,000 feet if possible. 1,000 feet is beyond that yellow light, That is where we're trying to go. The yellow light is roughly 750 feet, and a little ways beyond it, at the end of the tree line, makes 1,000. If I don't see the light blink on this, I will assume it's still working, and I'll go to the end of the tree line and we'll try to hit 1,000. I have reservations, which are understandable. We're almost at the 500 feet line now, which is gonna be in between. You can't see them in the dark, but in between these two power lines right here is about 500 feet, and we're just gonna keep going till we get to that yellow light, which is roughly 750 feet, according to Google Maps. I have my my cell phone light down so you can see me walking, but it's quite dark out this way. Just a little nerve-wracking. Not because of the critters or nothing. I don't mind the critters, but I don't know about the people. Neighbors, some of the neighbors. So we lost connection at around 750 feet. Completely lost it. Between 500 and 750, connection became intermittent, and I had to maintain line of sight with the camera during that time. After I lost connection, the module lost connection to this and turned off, so there was no way to regain connection from here and back. So that could be something to think about when if you once it loses connection and you're 500 feet out, you lose connection. It's over with. There's no regaining connection unless somebody's over here controlling the mic, and I don't know if even that will help. I don't anticipate it being so, Either way, I walked 750 feet out that way, and it did not make the 1,000 feet that is claimed to be able to do. So, yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go now. See you later. I forgot to mention the battery life. Like, I kind of glossed over it a little bit, but I really wanted to mention that when I stream, it's usually for like 4 or 5 hours, and during that time, I'm using this microphone, and in 5 hours using this, it does not even like break having used half the battery. Maybe like just a quarter of the battery, maybe just a little over a quarter. But these guys got some juice. It got some real juice. You feel? So I'm getting ready to hit upload on this video, and I forgot something that could be helpful to a lot of people, because I know a lot of people use their consoles for a lot of things. So I wanted to cover this. I can't speak on Xbox, but I can tell you right here, right now, that the wireless Type-C adapter absolutely works on PS5. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this, and it just does it. Alright, so I'm going to flip the camera over. So here we got my PS5, and so you're going to plug the Type-C into the Type-C. It does not work in the standard USB slot there, and you'll see it powers on, and then right here we'll see that it is now connected to the wireless AI lavalier. So then we'll go, yes, I am playing the Oblivion remaster. So we'll go here, settings, sound, input device, lavalier. We'll pull the other lab out. It should connect right to it. Or is it going to connect to me? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's connecting to. Oh, okay, so it connected to me. It doesn't matter. Either way, the lavalier totally connects to the PS5. So if you need a microphone for the PS5 that isn't your PS5 controller, or you just want a decent mic for your PS5, this is also a good move for you. So the conclusion is, if you're looking for a decent quality lavalier mic, I can't compare this to the Rode's. I've never used the Rode's or the Rhodes, whatever. For years now, I've been using wired lavalier mics, and I can confidently say, both on the comfort side and the sound quality side, these are better than those. I do enjoy the features built into it, the AI features, the noise suppression. I like having the built-in equalizers that you can make your own custom equalizer setup. So if you're not satisfied with the equalizers that it has built in, you can adjust your own. And I think the dongle saves them. So if you have it on your PC, whenever it's plugged in to anything, I'm pretty sure the dongle saves that EQ profile. But I'm not entirely sure of that. I don't really think it's all that important to check. You can just recreate. You can just recreate it if you have to. It's so easy to do. Anyway, yeah, this is my review of the Maono Wave T5 wireless microphone, and I gotta say, I think you couldn't do much better at this price point. I think if you are a content creator looking for a mic to do active stuff, to do filming where you don't stand directly by the microphone, and want an alternative to the Rhodes or the Newers or any of the other expensive ones, I think this is a good deal. They work. They sound great. If I had known about these prior, they probably would have been on my list, but I didn't. And hopefully this finds you well. And yeah, I don't have anything else. That's this review. This is the end of the review for the Wave T5 wireless microphone. That's it. Slosh out.